What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. I said last time I wouldn't upload videos weekly, but considering this nature of game, I feel like I can make a quick video real quick. I guess I should mention that I will make videos weekly if it's like something very short, or if it's like, you know, something I can easily get behind, like a gameplay video or something. But anything like crazy big videos I have, I'm gonna save those for like 2 weeks, you know, just to let y'all know. But I wanted to talk about this game really quick, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, or it should be Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon HD, but I guess they're too afraid to call it Dark Moon. I mean, I know Luigi's Mansion 2 was called that in some areas. I'm an American, by the way, so I got Dark Moon, so yeah. But I guess we could talk about this game. I've been needing to redo this, I guess, game because last time I talked about Dark Moon was back in like 2020, I believe. So I think it's fitting that I actually just, you know, or maybe it was 2019. 2019? No, I didn't even make videos at that point. I think it was 20. Yeah, it was 2020, I think. But yeah, I wanted to make a video on Dark Moon because, well, itself. Now, I should mention the elephant in the room about, you know, the price tag. I do not think this should be $60. I feel like anything like re-release games like HD releases or whatever with zero content, they should be like $40 at best. Maybe 30, but that's generous if I'm going to be honest. But considering this is based on a Mario character, I think anything with the Mario cast is always going to be 60, which is probably why Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is 60 as well. So yeah. And the only reason because it's the Mario cast, they're gonna, you know, it's it's freaking Mario, it's gonna sell anyway. There's a reason why Metroid Prime Remaster was 40, even though I think that's the best way to handle a remaster, honestly. So yeah, but we're not here for that discussion today, because I already did that earlier. So yeah, I do want to talk about Dark Moon itself, you know, because I haven't made, you know, I think it's fair that I actually redo a video on this game, because why not? So yeah, how do I think of this game despite that? So basically the plot of the game, the ghosts go hostile and go chaos. The Luigi has to find all the Dark Moon pieces of the mansions. There are 5 mansions to explore, and also stop King Boo. So yeah, and also you gotta save Mario. Again, yeah, every game you gotta save Mario every single time. That's definitely something. But, how do I think of the game itself? Because I haven't played Dark Moon in ages, and I honestly want to revisit it, honestly. And I gotta say, I still love it, honestly. And I know some people you either see people like this more than the original game, I guess, or some people think it's the weakest one. And I'll admit, it is probably my least favorite Luigi's Mansion game, I will say. Some people always bring up Luigi's Mansion 3, which is like one of my all-time favorite games of all time, for not having much replayability. Doesn't replayability really matter, honestly? Because it's not like I replay games anyway that much, outside from a few exceptions, but I don't know, I never found that argument, to be honest. But yeah, but I do think it's my least favorite Luigi's Mansion game. I still think it's a good game, a great game on its own, honestly. Now, I will say the mission structure, I don't know, I don't really mind it, and I think this was only because, you know, a 3DS game. Well, lots of people grew up with a 3DS game. Well, not lots, but some people had 3DS, and I feel like they want to have shorter play times than just, you know. But then again, I'm not sure if that was the case because we had, like, the Mario Luigi games or something, so I don't know. I can't really comment on that at all. So, yeah. But comparing to this in the original, I guess I should do that. I don't know. I do think some of the charm of the original, they changed up like the Boo animations and stuff, and some other animations that if I bring them up, I feel like that's more nitpicking, if anything. I mean, we should be criticizing, but still, I don't want to say it's the bad on its own, but I don't know. I never really. Sometimes when it comes to like small little changes that, well, I do miss them, I just don't think it's the end of the world, but I do understand why people are disappointed. I don't think that should affect the game itself, but I kind of get it, you know? So yeah, but despite that, yeah, I do think the game controls really well. I love the use of the motion controls with your Pro Controller. I use a Pro Controller to play this game, obviously. And overall, yeah, I just think the changes here, they didn't change much for better or worse, honestly. So, I guess that's the good side of this game. You didn't have to worry about too many changes drastically or something like that. Because we see that a lot with some remakes, not saying names, but that just happens. But overall, though, yeah, the gameplay is really fun, and getting keys, getting gems is really fun, and collecting, and also replayability to get 3-star rankings, and of course, probably the major highlight of this game, Scare Scraper. I love Scare Scraper. It's so fun. Now, I will admit that this is honestly way more fun than Luigi's Mansion 3 Scare Scraper. It is fun, but I will admit that it's probably not. It's more ideal for like multiplayer than single player, honestly. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate how they would handle that. But other than that, yeah, despite that, I still love this game a lot. And the bosses, some of the bosses are fun, some of them are snow boss. But other than that, yeah, Dark Moon is still Dark Moon regardless. And I don't got much else to really say. It's just a solid 3DS game you can get. A solid, well, okay, it's a 3DS game. Now, I will say you can skip this game if you don't really care about, like, if you already own the game, I definitely don't think it's necessary. And I say this as someone who owned the game. I complain about something, but I buy it anyway. That's just gonna happen regardless, so, it's honestly your opinion if you want to keep this game for, like, a collection. I guess collecting wouldn't be bad either, and also just play Dark Moon again. But if you've never played this game before, and don't have a way to, I don't really emulate 3DS games. I don't know if my computer can handle that, but yeah, if you find a way to do that, then good on you, I guess. Yeah, I don't got much else to say, really. Play Dark Moon regardless. I really like it. I think you'll have a fun time with it, honestly. It's definitely a great 3DS game. I never understood the hate it got back then, honestly. There probably wasn't much hate, but I don't know. I guess people were expecting an original people love the original game. And I say this because I love the original Luigi's Mansion game, but I still think Dark Moon's great on its own. So, end of the day, all Luigi's Mansion games can be fun. So, yeah. And this was probably a title to have for, like, Mario movie popularity, if I'm gonna assume, and just have a game for this month of June, even though it's July actually. 6 months. Anyway, that's all I really got. Yeah, play Dark Moon if you haven't already, but I can totally understand skipping this, or at least waiting for like a sale, or waiting whenever your birthday comes, or something, if your birthday's almost here. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. What do you guys think of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD? If you got it, let me know in the comments below. Later, folks. Oh yeah, there's weird issues with music playing the results screen. You better patch that, Nintendo.